This is the beginning of day 2. I have to remove the rest of this plastic from the floor. A few days ago we had rain, like I stated, and it was a pile of wind blowing, and it took off the outer skirt, so that saved me some time. I didn't have to take it off, right? It was all over the place. So one yesterday I come out, it wasn't as nice as it is today. Boy, I have to learn to speak. I'm kind of tired today, but I can't throw away this day because it's too good. I took off the bag over here and the other side of the floor, and stringer, seal, girder, many names again. So basically what a girder is, it's usually in a U-shaped form. I-shaped form. A girder is usually in an I-shaped form, but also could contain a box shape, a Z shape, and many other forms. So in this case, this is called a girder that runs horizontal, supporting smaller beams or structures. So this is called a girder. I don't care what anybody says. It's called a girder. Go look at the diagrams on the internet and you'll see what arrow pointing to it. It's a girder. Mainly so it's used in bridges. Just look it up, you'll see it. Wikipedia has it. And I'm going to start it right now and go down and see how it turns out to be. I need to look behind the plumbing also. But the bag where I seen it sagging pretty bad is right here. Just a couple of cavities over. I'm not going to record me cutting it all out. I'm just going to record what was bad, and I'll rip it down. At this point it can't get any worse because the floor joist is on this end. With the header joist, it's rotting in. You only have so much room to work with. The saw that come in my mind, the circular saw, you have the runner or the guide that's on side of it. So if you want to replace it, you also have to deduct or subtract the space that's going to be used on the side of the house to cut it out. And then if you go into the inner side one, which is a double, I call it double. Right here, these are 2 floor joists, double joists that's underneath here. Okay, 2 double joists, double. So I'm counting this as 1. Since we're on the topic about that now, the double joists, you see over here, the girder, stringer, it's pushed this way, and in front of the house, on this end, it's actually cracked the 2x4. Pressure, like it cracked it as this started to rot. Man, this is in good shape here compared to the front. Yeah, it pushed it, so the house slided this way a bit. And I already stated down there that the girder is actually sunk into the shimmies, and the block itself is rotting. But yeah, that's about it, I say. Yeah, just to cover what I discovered. Well, after I had it loaded in my head, the 3D image, I was just spinning it around. Then I come to this end, and I was like, what the hell? So that's about it. I'm gonna rip this plastic out right now. 3 floor joists, straight down. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Nothing. As clean as could be. It's clean. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, right there in that plumbing area, I'm not crawling back there no more. I had enough of crawling on the ground. I just a little panic attack this now. Yeah, down at the end, I just started ripping it all off. I didn't care. I'm tired of it. I'm drained. I went to remove, like I said, the carpet in the computer room, the lab, and then the gyprock found mold, and I wish I would have never touched the vapor barrier or the insulation because the gable-in wall had water damage. I'm assuming water seeking in, obviously. If it's water damage, it was seeking in. And like, I'm out here in the crawl space. How am I in the crawl space if I was in the room? Like, it's beyond me. I just don't know no more. And now down on the end with the header joist. Yes, the header joist, and there's one more on the outside of it. Mainly a seal makes sense, but the seal is what the house rests on, the blocks, but this is differently. There's different floor layout. There's no words to represent the layout. Everything is different. But the plumbing area, I left the bag inside of it because obviously there's pipes in there, so you're not going to want to be taking everything out of there. So I left the bags in there. I may slice the bag in the center. I want to leave it in there and not touch it. Well, I have to cut on the inside to get to free it up. But you see the bag there on either side. It's quite fine, and that's your that pipe is the power. I'm assuming that's PVC pipe. It could be. I don't care. I lost it at this point. But this bag has to come off right down to there because the stairs are in the way, so that's more of a challenge again. That's just great. Love that. And the right hand side has a deck also, so I want to take this off. After today, I'm not doing this for a while. It's still pretty chilly, and I ain't coming out no more in the crawl space. The crawl space is absolutely done with me. Some people saying lay down chicken wire. My father recommended it the old school way. And I do remember it because it needs air to breathe. Fuck that bag shit. But then again, it did prove a point that the bag did work because there was nothing wrong with this the joist. But down the far end, just right down at the end where I first started out, had water running out of the next floor joist. And I would say, also on this side, it's the same way. Right down, there was water just about in every one. I'll capture each floor joist on that side, and that'll probably be the last of the crawl space for me. I am wiring out it again with the phone line, our RJ11 and our category 6 or 8P8C RJ45 wires straight down on the right hand side, all parallel to each other. So if you ever have to come down here again, you don't have to worry about zigzagging. Sure, it's nice. It's okay to have one crossing like this, but not coming down zigzagging, hold up here, hold. It's just a complete mess, all of it. The cable, there's no cable. I don't need cable. I never watched cable or satellite now in probably about 5 years. Everything's digital to me. It's all Ethernet. Cable's gone. Even the dish took off the wall. Fucking crap. An hour show, you get 20 minutes of ads. Yeah, whatever. But that's it. I'm taking off the rest of the bag and I'm done. There's my little rant about. Now, I removed the rest of it. And if you can see, look at the water that's on the ground. See it dripping? Rotten and all there. Here's wet. But that's what the floor joist looks like from this end. Rotten. Look at that one. That was not all the way. You can see. And there. Right on down. Just about the same. The header joist has to be replaced, but it's not rotten all the way. Some of the insulation is going to have to be took out or cut to where it is and replaced, or if not, just cut and left alone. Fuck it, I don't care no more. This is a patch job, and just more and more, it's just getting sickening all the time. My back is full of insulation. Oh, I'm just tired of it now at this point. I don't care. The more you touch, the more it just becomes a nightmare, man. Wiring, yeah, kind of lost it on the wiring. But it should be parallel. That's what I'm going to be doing with my wiring. But that's just the one side. They're all black. I did wear my respiratory mask today. It did help a lot. I left it off now. I took that piece up, but it's hitting my throat again that fast. Just dirt, there's mold. I stink like the crawl space also. And for that, the plumbing, I ain't, like I say, ain't touching that. You'd be a moron to take that off, especially around the pipes. I will take a peek though and slice it, because just about in almost every stud there was water. Well, here it is, and this is behind the steps, and there's also a door above it. Hopefully it ain't rotted into the door, and more likely the door took down a good piece of the 2x10. And if it is rotten, probably about 5 inches up or more, you don't have too much to work with. If you're just getting cut off, I don't care. It's getting cut off, the house can fall on the ground, I don't care. It's just being done. I want my room back, and this is it. And the decision's made. It'll be made when I see the roof. When the cabling wall comes off and I get to look in and see the rafters and that, that's when the decision will be made to actually buy this place. And we'll see how these turn out. And yeah, I hope the other side is not as bad as this. Almost every one on this side is almost gone. But yet up there on the far end, the header floor joist, it seems to be okay. But yet the floor joist is rotted. I don't understand. I guess it's from the. But look at the fungus on that, man. That's more cancer cells and Can't be no worse than the cigarette that I'm smoking, but who gives a shit? Let's do the other side. Before I go to the other side, I have to record this, but you can see it's pretty bad, man. Even the girders. Look at down there. Almost this full wall has to be done over. Oh, not good, man. It's not good, but these are good in here. It starts to dry up. Like I said, it's not rotten all the way. It ain't. I'm just gonna take a little tiny peek. No, I can't touch that. I'm not. I don't have gloves. But that's it. I'll go to the other side now. Look at the water running off of that. That was probably the worst spot in the full house. Well, besides that main girder or stringer down there on the first time I showed you guys, but there was a lot of water right here, man. Probably about 6 floor joists down. Easily, almost a half of Pepsi bottle full, 2-liter bottle of water just fell out of there. Yeah, I went down so far, cut it, and then come back up this way because the stairs are there in the way. I had no way, so by rights this have to be removed too. So good luck on that one. And here's the floor joist. See the header joist? All gone, man. She's just rotten. I don't even know how much it is, but you can see some good stuff there. Then it picks up pretty good again on the way up. I just took it off all the way up there, all down. This is it. A little piece down there, and I'm done. Won't be in the crawl space for a good couple of weeks. The next time it comes down here, it'll be to lay down the wire. And all the wires in the ground everywhere. And like I said, run it parallel, or if not, come up with a solution, because you want to zigzag it all over the place. Look at the problems you got. This is what I mean, look. That's what's running from your fucking floor joist. So when you got plastic over everything smothered, you know, unless it's the way the house wrap come down over, like I told you earlier, sandwiched together, but that's the water. This is triple this up here. Just now I was just telling you, triple. Ridiculous, man. All of it. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is the last of the day for me. A little bit more, and it's over. I'm not coming down in here no more until I'm ready to wire the place out. The fuck with all that. They say chicken wire, but I'll follow up more. I'm supposed to get talk to some people about that. We'll see what happens. But it's not as bad. You can see the floor joist there and there. But the stairs, like I said, you're gonna have to move it to get at it, or do so much and then come back the following year. But and it's a patch job. But that's a mess of water. We'll see what the roof is like. Like I said before I buy it, the roof is gone. Nothing I can do with this place. It's just a patch job, and enjoy your time while you're here. Oh, officially done. Yeah, this is it. It's pretty. You can see the header joist is rotten, and there's all rotten in everywhere. There's water, and almost on either side of it. Up way on the far end was pretty dry. But as soon as I got down past the plumbing there, the styrofoam, you see the white right up in the far end. That's when the water started happening. But here is the girder, or stringer. Look outside on. Look how much it pushed out. Because like I said, it is not even on the end, the double floor joist, because there's two. If you look, there's two. See? So that's why I'm calling it a double floor joist, or one could be a floor joist and one could be a seal, but basically two of these are supporting the bottom plate, your wall. Cutting it out, on the other hand, now I don't really care. When I cuts it out, the house could fall down. I'm sick of it. I just want this to be over with. But I'm glad I did take this off. I don't know what the recommendation is to finish this up. Well, like I say, chicken wire. They all say chicken wire the old school way. Just put it up, hold your insulation, and lots of air, ventilation to keep your house warm and dry. The floor joist is all dry. They say chicken wire. That's what also my father say too, and that's what he had underneath his house and did all the times that he built numerous houses, and none of the floor joists were ever rotten, and it was warm the same time. And if you want to put plastic on your house, by all means go ahead and knock yourself out, because it's going to be just like this and water running from every cavity. I don't care what anybody says. Don't care. This is it, and this is, I told you, them sinking in. It sunk right into the shimmy, the girder, or stringer, sunk right into the shimmy. And the blocks are off, they're all tilted this way. At least 4 of them is tilted like that a little bit. So yeah, and that's it. This is the end of day 2. I won't be underneath here no more until I'm ready to lay out the category wire and the foam wire. All of this needs to, that's the RJ11. It all needs to be on the stringer, so it's not in the way of nothing. It's okay to come out like this. Like at least if it did come out, you'd be able to slice it and then rip the bag, but no, it ran parallel to the full floor and you had to be cut and cut and cut and cut. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You should not have that done at all. And electrical wire should run up the wall into your attic, knowing the floor is nowhere, because that's bullshit. Bullshit. Should be a code on that too. Well, I know if the wires do run into the ceiling in my place. What the hell is that? Oh, a piece of plastic. But that is the end of day 2, and I'm out. Let's see what day 3 has to offer.